Yes.
Town talk with George Newman.
Town talk.
These are putting people on diet.
To the South Seminole Lounge. This is I guess it's going to be our annual visiting here of South Seminole. Well, Riley, you're not actually going here anymore.
No, I just graduated.
Congrats. I've been graduated for like
5 years?
5, 6 years. I don't know. I've lost track. But yeah, come here about once a year because we've got new equipment this year. Woo! We've got a camera over here. That's my camera. We've got a camera over here. It's Riley's camera. And we're really just here to show those off a little bit and kind of, what's that called? Like when you christen a ship, like you get the big wine bottle out and you like break it over the hole. That's what we're doing with this. Except we can't break a wine bottle over a camera because that would be horrible. Yeah. Anyway, we've come here today to, talk about random stuff. But also, we just came back from a 3-week vacation in total. We went a few places. But we came back to tell you about some of the fun records we got over the break. I myself, I collect a lot of records, so that's why I have the briefcase here, because I know how to transport them pretty well. Because I do a radio show once in a while at my college station, Valencia College Radio, in case you're curious. And I bring over a lot of my records, and there's an actual turntable there, and I just play them, and they just go live on the air with my records, which I think is so much fun.
And then you get copyrighted later, and it gets taken down.
Yes, if it goes on Facebook Live, which is where most of the viewership is from. So yeah. But, I basically fight Facebook for as long as I can, and that's the whole plot of my show. Anyway, we have lots of goodies that we want to talk about because, we're good at talking about things. That's why we have microphones in front of our faces. Yeah. First off, though, Riley, why don't you tell me a little bit about our vacation? Let's start in chronological order. So first off, we went to the Keys, right?
We stayed with our aunt and uncle for about a week.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun. They live in Big Pine, which is, I think that's considered one of the lower Keys, if not like middle to lower. I don't know.
Kind of?
Yeah, I don't know. We need a map, but
it's above Key West.
Yeah. Everything's above Key West. Okay.
That's the joke.
Yes, I know. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Key West, though? That was the big island we went to.
It had a bunch of cats. That was one of the best parts. Yes, we
visited the Hemingway house. That was pretty awesome. They all got the 6 toes.
Yeah, the 6-toed cats.
I don't even really care about the 6 toes. I just thought it was amazing. There was like cats everywhere.
It did not smell good, but cats.
Yeah, cats and dusty old things, they go hand in hand.
Perfect.
I was really surprised with Key West, just how vibrant it was.
I know.
It was. I'm trying to think of the style.
When you go to Cocoa Beach, everything's fake beach, because everything's bright pink and bright yellow.
Yeah, well, it's not lower Florida. It's mid Florida, kind of. So it's different. But yeah, Key West, you're in the middle of nowhere. You're going across bridges and you're looking on one side and you're looking on the other side and you're where the heck are we?
There's abandoned bridges. Abandoned trains.
Love the abandoned bridges. They are awesome. Next time we go, we got to see the Bahia Honda Bridge. I don't know how I remembered the name of that.
I don't know how you did either.
Yeah, because we swam at Bahia Honda Beach, but we didn't actually get to go walk up on the bridge. A bridge that's been here for 100 years. Let's go walk up on it.
I'm sure that'll be fine.
Yeah. No, I'd love to do that, though, because, trains are cool.
Something I was surprised of is there's no beaches there. Because Key West, or not Key West, all of the Keys is just a giant rock, and then there's no sand. It's just a floating rock.
Yeah, that's something I never really thought about until we were getting close to getting there, and I was oh, by the way, there's no sand there whatsoever.
Yeah.
Where did it go?
Where did we go?
What's funnier to me is that the beaches that they do have is sand that's trucked in from Miami.
Mm-hmm. So they're just faking us.
Yeah, I mean, that's just so funny to me because it's like you're at Miami Beach, but you're in Key West. Yeah. What other things did you enjoy about Key West and the Keys in general?
The water looked like Gatorade.
Yeah. Cannot forget about that Gatorade water. Blue Gatorade water. Like, because everywhere else you go in Florida, it's, it's like dark water. It's dark Gatorade water.
It's muddy.
It's muddy.
It's gross.
But you go to Key West, and it looks like just like a shipping container of blue Gatorade just spilled all over the entire ocean.
Yeah, really.
And that's the best comparison. Like, there's no other comparison except Gatorade
It's just
water.
Gatorade.
Yeah.
Thankfully not red Gatorade, though. That'd be bad.
I don't think I have ever eaten as much as I did in the week that we were there. It was insane. What did we have? The day we went to Key West, we had like this awesome pizza. Or I did. I don't know what you did because you don't like pizza.
I'm sorry. We had daiquiris with no alcohol.
Yes. Daiquiris. Oh my gosh. I wish someone would have told me about those a long time ago.
We got them without the alcohol.
Yeah,
also.
Obviously they're virgin daiquiris, but like it's just a smoothie but without yogurt. And as a lactose intolerant person, like I love that. Like I wish someone would have told me about that a long time ago. But like if someone had told me about that a long time ago, just imagine like a 4-year-old drinking a daiquiri like at a bar. That would have been me. That would have been me because I think they are amazing. Strawberry banana, the best kind. While we're at that. Anyway, let's move on to the next part of our vacation. We visited Big Canoe, Georgia. Yay!
Price is Right.
Yeah. So we're up visiting our grandparents in Big Canoe, Georgia. For reference, like that's northern Georgia, up in the mountains and whatnot.
Being in the mountains as a Floridian might have been the hardest thing. We do it every year, and I never get used to it.
Yeah,
it's the worst.
It's so weird because not only did we go to Big Canoe, we also visited our aunt, uncle, and 2 cousins in Chattanooga, Tennessee, which was a lot of fun because
so
we hadn't been there in a really long time, so it was really cool seeing everything again. Oh, I just talked. Trying to take a deep breath.
I just listen so much. I have to take a break with my ears.
I know. But it's weird because, like, when you're in Big Canoe, like the mountains of Georgia, let's just say, because no one really knows what Big Canoe is.
Yeah.
When you're up there, I don't know what it is, but your ears pop so much easier than when you're in, like, Tennessee. Because we were, like, driving through Tennessee, and I'm like, okay, when's it going to happen? Like, my ears are about to go...
I've learned how to not do that anymore.
Just yawn.
I just pop my jaw open.
If you just yawn, then your ear problems go away. That's just something I've learned over my entire life of going to Big Canoe. But yeah, we do in Big Canoe. We visit it's like you go to Big Canoe and you visit Grandma and Grandpa and Minnie, of course. But then it's really like a branch point to like go to all these other places.
Yeah.
Because we went to like Blue Ridge, Dahlonega, Ellijay, which are all these other towns that are kind of around Big Canoe.
We ended up in North Carolina somehow.
Oh yeah, well we visited our other aunt and uncle up there. They were coming south, we were going north, so we kind of crossed paths. It was really fun. I really wish we could have gone to the Chevelle restaurant that they were talking about.
Ooh, I didn't hear about that.
You didn't hear about that?
I didn't.
We passed by it on the way out. I didn't really get to look inside, though. Yeah, just a bunch of Chevelle stuff, because, our grandpa has 2 Chevelles. I think they're really cool. So.
I want the blue one.
Yeah. I don't know, sometimes I'm like, maybe I do want the blue one. Oh, okay, you can have your
You've
blue
claimed red from day one.
Okay. Anyway, do you have any other comments about our vacation, really? I'm going to take a sip of water.
We haven't talked about Tennessee enough. That was fun.
Yeah, what would you like to add on about Tennessee?
This isn't very, actual Tennessee, but they have a basement, and we can't have basements here.
Yeah.
And that was so cool.
That truly is the joy of the North, just, enjoying a nice, frigid basement.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, if I had a basement...
You would go. I'd never see you.
I know. Except to, go outside and...
You don't go outside.
That's
don't
true.
lie to people.
Yeah, I try. But,
I don't.
Yeah, I mean, what would you do with a basement?
I don't know, it'd be a basement.
Yeah, but like, it's not like like you don't have to use it for storage. You can use it for whatever you want.
I'd probably do what they did, where like they have like a TV down there.
Yeah, so a game room and a library.
You know, a movie theater, a bowling alley while I'm at it.
I have no idea what I would do.
Oh, they had an art room too.
The craft room. Oh my gosh. The craft room is my room in our house. My desk is so messy. But, yeah, I love basements. I'm never going to stop loving basements.
Well, bad news, Reese. Basements down here are just water.
I don't know. It's crazy. Anyway, I think we should get moving on to the records, but do you have any more thoughts about our vacation?
I don't think so.
Besides us killing it at trivia and Big Canoe?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we did so good.
Kevin. Thank you, Kevin.
Oh, I also have to give a shout out to Dennis at the Big Canoe radio station. He's a really cool guy. We could talk our ear off just between each other, just about his radio experiences and the few that I've had. This is pretty much my radio experience, but yeah, I really hope Big Canoe Radio takes off because what a cool idea. Because Big Canoe is like a big gated community squished inside a couple mountains. And it's like, hey, why don't we have a radio station where we like play music and talk about stuff? Like that's just so much fun. And, if we lived there, I think I'd just spend all of my days there.
I would like to mention one other thing.
Yes?
It's what we did for about 40% of the trip, which is watched the Garfield show and Vivo.
Oh my God, the Garfield show. So if you know what Pluto TV is, it's basically free TV. You can have it on any device. They have channels full of just one TV show, and they will play that one TV show like 24 hours a day. So Riley made me watch the Garfield show for 24 hours a day.
It's great. Don't forget about Vivo. Vivo is like MTV, but not MTV now. MTV when it was good.
Well, yeah. Yeah, no, I wonder how close it, because I don't know, sometimes I'm like, would MTV really have this? Like, would MTV really have the same commercial playing over and over and over?
That's true. But the 80s channel and the 70s channel.
Man, I'm not a big fan of the 70s channel because music videos didn't really exist then.
Sorry,
so
what's your favorite band?
We don't... Look, that's the finale of this. We don't talk about
but
that.
They're from the 70s. Like,
yes,
I hate to break it to you.
You would not... Whatever.
Shut
okay.
up.
I think we should move on to all of our collectible whatevers that we got. We got, what? You got like a ton of CDs, and I got a ton of records, and you got 2 records. So do you want to crack that open?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I have to reach over and get it? I can have it here.
You are going to reach over and get all your stuff, but I'm going to reach over and get all my stuff. Okay.
We'll be right back.
Here it goes. Yes, so I love this briefcase.
Are you gonna
so
hand
much?
me?
Oh, I thought you were gonna get it. Sorry. Yeah, so I found this briefcase in a garage sale. It's for like actual business things because I wish I had like a suitcase to fill records with because I could, but. I would love to meet the person who had this briefcase because I'm fascinated with old things. And I think it would be really funny to talk to like this actual business person who used to have this briefcase and be like, oh, what do you use it for? And I'd be like, just storing records and taking them places to talk about them. But yes, let's talk about your collection, Riley. We visited just so many antique stores, and
I was surprised
Key
West didn't have any antique stores with like records.
I mean, Key West is such a they're islands, so it's kind of a small space. It's not like the mountains where you can just like expand for like forever.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's see what you got here.
CDs first, I'm guessing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. All right. I'll start with this. These are technically 2 CDs, but it's the anthology albums for, it's the first anthology album for the Beatles.
So the Beatles made 3 anthology CDs. Yep. I have almost all of the Beatles CDs. But that I don't have these, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
I'll have to give you my anthology book because I bet you'd be really curious about
I
that.
don't have a shelf for that thing.
Oh no! Well, you can just
It's like-
it's like a coffee table book. But yeah, I mean, I like all of the Beatles' early stuff like more than the rest, which is probably fake fan nonsense. But
I know you do.
so that would probably be my favorite 2 CDs of the bunch. So I think that's really cool that you found that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, read on the back. Like, what type of songs are on there?
There's 26. Do I have to read 26?
Just pick out your favorite ones, just so people know what we're talking about.
Well, basically, it's their normal it's their normal songs played live, and also demo versions of it, which some of them are better. Like, and I love her. The demo, I really like
What?
it. It's what?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to that because I don't know if I believe you.
It's not the same. It doesn't have the same feeling. It's a sped up version of it, so it's not slow and nice. But
that's
it's nice.
weird, but okay.
And then there's a couple covers like from bands that they like.
Yeah, I mean, the Beatles did a lot of that when they were first starting.
Yeah.
If you just look at any of their beginning albums.
Like 3 Cool Cats.
Aw.
And then a couple of them are speeches by their manager, Brian.
Brian, yes.
I haven't gotten to all of these songs yet because I have to
Yeah.
steal your CD player.
Well, you can do that anytime you want. Anytime at all. Anyway, yeah, well, that's
Do you wanna do
I really
yours?
like that one. I'm gonna have to give that a listen for myself, even though they're all on Apple Music, and I've listened to them a few times. But yeah, what else you got there?
Which one should I do? I'll do this one last to spite you.
Okay.
I
think
got
know what it is.
Weird Al's first album. That is so completely different from the other CD I got, but I don't care. It's his first album. I have his second one on record, but I didn't bring it with me. I should have.
Oh, really?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
We got some classics like I Love Rocky Road and My Bologna. Talking about this. And there's a couple more because it's an album, but on a CD.
I'm very curious what got you into Weird Al,
I don't know. He just kind of happened.
because like I know you're obsessed with UHF right now, but
Have you seen the poster in my room?
no. I guess I have to visit your room.
I'll show you when we get home.
Okay.
This album was $5 because it's in
broken.
half.
It should have been less than that.
I know, but the other ones were like 12 of his CDs.
Oh, that's weird.
I know.
So what year did his first album come out? I'm gonna guess like 82.
Let me find the copyright.
Come on, I want to be right on this.
83.
Dang, I plus or minus 1 on that. I think I did. Yeah, but you have one of his other albums on vinyl. You
It's
got
his
that
second one in 3D.
in 3D.
That's what it's called, I know.
You got that one about a year ago.
Did I?
Well, you've had it for a while because it's been sitting on my shelf, but then you just got a record player. So I transferred all of your stuff that was in my room to you finally.
No more stealing other record players.
Yeah, but did you find Weird Al because of him being on Milo Murphy's Law?
No. I can
No?
say that much. I don't know. He just happened.
I mean, he's a weird guy.
It's in the name.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, how did I find Weird Al?
See, I have a thing. Like, I can remember every single group or band or whatever that I've ever gotten into.
All right, how did you find Weird Al?
He just exists.
Exactly, that's how I did. And then I was like, oh, he's
Well,
cool.
because we started watching Vivo
I haven't seen a single one of his. Oh,
What?
okay,
Yes,
we saw
have.
Eat It.
and Like a Surgeon, which is so gross. I can't.
That one's my
I know
favorite.
that's supposed to be silly, but Like a Surgeon is like pretty gross. Like they're just throwing guts around everywhere.
I've tried not to laugh too loud in the microphone.
Okay. Okay, so are you down to your final CD now?
I am, and
This is where things are gonna get a little brutal, but
I know.
okay.
I found A Night at the Opera on CD by Queen,
My Queen.
which is Reese's probably least favorite band.
It's not that they're. Here's my explanation.
Uh-huh.
It's not that they're like.
You just don't like Freddie
horrible.
Mercury.
He's just like. The dude is a commercial. Like,
I know.
they sold all of their music to every commercial I can think of. Like, that one cruise commercial that plays all the time right now with
Well-
I Want to Break Free. Like, oh my God.
Well, I can tell you that Freddie didn't do that because. Well, okay, he kind of did. I don't want to get into this. Come on.
I'm forcing you to get into it because...
What do you mean? They made their stuff free for everyone because he was like, he was a hippie. I want everyone to enjoy my music, not just people who have the money to pay for it.
There's plus and minuses to that. Like, I feel like they could have been like, oh, let's make our albums cheaper, but no commercials can touch them. Because
who cares?
I'm sure they're a great band, but they've just been poisoned in my mind by, like, crappy commercials.
You found the Pet Shop Boys by a car commercial.
That's
not different.
Yes, it is.
They were solo.
Do
you want to get into Purple Zone, Reese?
No.
Anyway, this is their best album.
Okay. Anyway, let's show us the big stuff. What do we got sitting
Well,
here?
you can do yours. Like, I'll do one, you do one, I'll do one, you do one.
No, I want to finish with mine because I can wrap up the show with my chitter chatter.
All right, let's start off with.
Why don't you talk about the Queen album while we're talking about it? Because that's their first one, right?
No.
Is it? No?
I thought
Shouldn't you know this?
there's a difference with being obsessed with a band and liking a band.
Oh, well, which one are you?
I like this band.
Oh, okay.
I think you know which one I'm obsessed with. I got News of the World on record for.
I like it for the cover, not the first two songs on it.
Look, I don't like the first two songs either.
They're commercial songs.
And I must say, it's a
Is
fold
the
out.
record in there?
Yeah.
Okay, just be careful when you do.
It might be upset. Yeah.
See, I love that. That's a beautiful color. Probably because it's green.
I
It's
know
my favorite
you're
color.
biased because you like green, and then the inside
But
is also
it's a robot.
insane. I don't know how well that can be seen on camera.
I just had a horrible thought that's going to haunt you about this album. It looks like it belongs in a Tijuana Flats. Like, does it not look like something that Tijuana Flats would have painted on their wall? Hold it up for the camera, please. Because
the fold out or just the cover?
Just the cover. Because tell me that doesn't belong in a Tijuana Flats. Yeah. Anyway, I'm done bickering about Queen.
No, you're not.
Not for today, but
Did I kick my water bottle over?
no, it's still there.
I'm gonna struggle to put this back in the plastic sheet for about 5 minutes.
Oh my god, you can worry about that later.
No, I wanna
You don't even need the plastic sheets.
I know. I don't like them.
Well, it's just how like record stores
Preserved.
they just keep their records clean, which I am really grateful for.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Except they put a slit in the top to show that like
It's
not
resold.
brand new.
Well,
which I kind of hate.
that's probably through years of
Oh my God.
reselling. Why don't you put it on the other side of your feet? There you go.
That's a great idea.
Anyway, what else have you got cooking here for us?
The second album I got was George Harrison's Dark Horse. I like
Definitely
that one.
not a nod to Sgt. Pepper's,
He did it
or at
on
least the
purpose.
cover.
Hold on, let me lean on.
Now, this is like the knowledge you have about George Harrison kind of goes beyond my own.
I know. I like the back of this album more than I like the front because it's like an actual good picture. I
Yeah.
might hold it up to this one.
Well, okay, I guess you could. There you go.
I don't know.
Yeah, so tell us what's on Dark Horse besides the song Dark Horse, because that's the only song that I know on this album.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No. You know one because we saw it on Vivo. It was Ding Dong.
Ding Dong.
Yes. The weirdest one.
Okay, I don't remember that one, but I'll take your word for it.
Oh my. Trying not to.
Wow, all the albums you brought are fold opens, huh?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Because.
I wish mine were.
Oh wait, I don't know it.
Oh, I might have one in there.
I'm trying to think of one that you would know. It's none of these.
Yeah. Well, didn't you say that like wasn't one of their popular records?
It's not.
It's not. Okay.
The
So that
fold
kind
out of this is beautiful though. It's that's not gonna show up well, but look at it.
Yeah, I like the color scheme. Very cool.
Yeah,
And
it's
very
very-
sepia.
It's very nice. Yeah, you wouldn't know any of these. I'm sorry. That's
Well, the
fine.
front cover is really cool looking.
This one's prettier.
Yeah, but as a person of Photoshop, I love the front cover. I'm doing an assignment right now for my.
Oh yeah, please explain, Reese.
Yeah. I'm doing an assignment right now for my, like, I always forget the name of it. It's like digital
Digital
media.
Why do I know?
Because digital media. But I'm doing an assignment right now where I have to make a new movie into an old style movie poster. So I chose the only movie we have seen within like the past year.
Can we talk about it?
Okay, yeah, that's another thing we did while we were on vacation. We saw Minions 2: Rise of Gru.
It was really good because
yeah, it was really good.
it's like, you know.
Yeah, well,
Actually, I googled it. It took place in 1968.
no, that was okay. I
The
had
cold open ones, right? Maybe?
no, I had to do some research for this.
Mhm.
The first Minion movies that came out in 1968.
No, I'm a fake fan. I'm sorry.
Yes, Minions 2 is 1975.
That's what I thought. It's
I
very
know this
70s.
because I had to put the year on the movie poster that I have to make for this assignment.
Very nice.
So, yeah.
It was a good movie. We won't spoil.
It was-
anything.
it
I don't know
was-
how much you can spoil of Minions 2.
It was really groovy.
It was.
So there was that.
Just it being set in the 70s was all I need.
Yeah. Well, I just like that it was set in the 70s, but also like the first couple Minions / Despicable Me movies, like it's all very serious. Like they have a real plot, but this one was really just about Gru and his buddies just like being cute and stuff.
I
And
know.
I love that.
I didn't like any part with the actual Minions in it.
You know what? I agree. that was the one setback for me. Because I just wanted to see more of like little Gru, because he has like
I
a little funny
know.
accent.
The character designs were just,
Yes.
especially the villains.
I know. What is it about like Minion movies that like actually have good design in them? Like they
It's
actually
so terrible.
like
it's
they
such a
actually have
waste.
pretty colors and like very geometric shapes. Like I love it. As a design person, I guess.
Mm.
Anyway, let's ditch talking about Minions 2, and let's tell us about your final record that you have here.
This is my favorite album I have. It's not my favorite Beatle album, but it's my favorite one that I have. And that would be an original print of Magical Mystery Tour.
No idea how you have that.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, the record's falling out.
We found
Yeah.
it in an antique store in like the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, what was it like? Lakeland?
I think it wasn't.
I think it was the Lakeland Antique Mall. That's a big antique mall where you can find a lot of just fun stuff. I know I saw a lot of Epcot stuff there last time we were there, which
But yes.
of course I love.
This was printed in 1967, but in Canada for some reason.
Yeah, I can't remember if that album had an American release or not.
It's
They must have.
another fold open, of course.
That one comes with a little book though,